We are subconsciously more attracted to people who have the same taste in music as we do. People can recognize a smile from up to 300 feet away, making it the most recognizable facial expression. Emotions are contagious. Negative or unpleasant emotions are more contagious than neutral or positive emotions. Being unable to get someone out of your mind indicates that you are also on that person's mind. People constantly compare themselves with others and feel satisfied if they are superior in some respect. Sarcasm promotes creativity, a Harvard study found. It becomes difficult to accept the truth when the lies told to you are exactly what you want to hear. Our brain automatically associates smiling with happiness. If we force to smile, our brain will assume we are happy. When your mood's not good without any reason, you definitely are missing someone. Never make a decision when you are angry. Never make a promise when you are happy. How you greet your spouse in the morning or when your spouse comes home determines the quality of your conversation. A warm greeting ushers in a desire to talk. Do not emotionally focus on another besides your spouse. It will negatively affect your communication with your spouse. Unless you make peace with your past, you can never pave your future. So leave things that trouble you behind and focus on the future. Psychology says, the deeper your feelings, the harder they are to express. It's not the song that makes you emotional, it's the people and things that come to your mind when you hear it. Psychology says, people tend to value memories more than actual people. Sometimes you miss the memories, not the actual person. Men and women experience the same amount of emotion, but women tend to show it more. The more you kiss, the warmer your communication as a couple. Some researchers fear that technology, particularly social networking, is creating emotional disconnection rather than connection. Laugh together. Don't be too serious. It makes it easy to share the good and the bad. Keep your spouse's secrets. Don't judge or consider your spouse petty when he or she confides in you, lest you discourage him or her from sharing things with you. They say focus more on achieving your daily goal. When you truly care for others, their mood can literally affect yours. If you're emotional about something, your logical reasoning gets thrown out the window. Drinking alcohol takes away the ability to put your emotions in check. Acting out on your emotions while drunk can lead to other emotions such as guilt and shame. The more loyal you are, the more disappointment you encounter and experience. Sometimes you just have to accept that some people can only be in your heart, not in your life. The mood where you are irritated by everything indicates that you are missing something or someone. Stop telling others about your problems. 20% doesn't care and the other 80% are glad you have them. Happiness, anger, sadness, fear, disgust, and surprise are the 6 emotions that are universally expressed.
No relationship or marriage can survive without communication. People get more happiness by spending money on others rather than themselves. Even when you are too busy, say something warm and brief to your spouse. It keeps the flame alive. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Healthy communication requires honesty, no lies. No matter how hard it is. When you're honest, you reinforce your credibility. When something bad happens, you have 3 choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or you can let it strengthen you. Faking a smile will boost your mood. People who constantly suffer from emotional wounds tend to easily get annoyed with others for no apparent reason. Emotions like anger can make people physically sick. Anger increases the long-term risk of heart attacks and strokes and weakens the immune system. Time heals everything. That is not always true, you just learn to accept and hide emotions. When people feel that they have no control over a particular situation, they start believing in conspiracy theories. Frequent visualization of your goals makes you less likely to achieve them. Give eye contact when your spouse is talking to you. It shows respect. People tend to be more emotionally open and confess things during late-night conversation via texts. If you announce your goals to others, you are less likely to make them happen because you lose motivation. Studies confirmed. Motivation gets you started, habit keeps you going. Respect other people's feelings. Even if it doesn't mean anything to you, it could mean everything to them. The more you use curse words in your conversations, the easier it is to show disrespect. People who get embarrassed easily tend to be more trustworthy, loyal, honest, and generous. Great conversations need the right questions. Ask your spouse the right questions, show interest. Studies show that mothers are less tolerant of crying in boys than in girls, suggesting that the way emotions are expressed by adults are instilled by mothers during the child's infancy. Smells have quite an effect on our emotions. Especially unpleasant smells trigger the negative emotions immediately. Be thankful for the bad things in life. They open your eyes to see the good things you weren't paying attention to before. Smiling even dramatically starts making you feel happy, though not at that rate as real, and starts production of happy chemicals in the brain to give you a happy vibe. Silence is a beautiful killer. Embrace it when someone does something wrong to you emotionally. Our emotions don't affect the way we communicate. In fact, the very opposite is true. The way we communicate has an influence on our mood. A positive attitude causes a chain reaction of positive thoughts, events, and outcomes. It is a catalyst and it sparks extraordinary results. If you have a hot temper, it will ruin your communication as a couple. Have self-control over your tongue. Most people live life in such a manner wherein they get externally affected each day yet aren't able to overcome their desires and expectations. We're happier when we're busy with something. Sometimes the eyes can say more than mouth. Hearing your name being called, when no one has called your name, is a likely sign of a healthy mind. Laughter is contagious for real, as your brain prepares your facial muscles for it upon hearing someone else laughing. Studies show that if people adjust their facial expressions to reflect an emotion, they begin to feel that emotion. When a woman is into a man, she will love talking and chatting with him, she will study her. Thanks for watching.